Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Trainer Steph here, back onto these little short clips of what is on my mind right now. And just what is on my mind at this current moment is just there's been a couple of really good football game examples here recently. So we had the Steelers and Browns in the wild card game, first playoff game, wild card weekend on Sunday night, and then we had Ohio State and Alabama playing last night. I did not watch that game, but I did watch some highlights. But anyway, the Steelers and Browns game. So the Browns, of course, got off to a 28-0 lead after the first quarter of that game. Can you imagine what was going through the Steelers' minds? They're down 28-0 after the first quarter. So of course, at first they're thinking, well, we still have 3 quarters left. We still have 3 quarters. And then they just kept making mistakes. They kept getting down even farther, even though that they would score points. They never got close enough to lead. I think the most that they got close within was 12 points, maybe. I didn't watch all of it, but they didn't give up. Even though they were down 28-0 after the first quarter, and after every time that they would score, the Browns would either probably come back or they would come back with their own score. They couldn't get within a score, you know, the whole game. And this is playoffs. This is win or done, win or go home, you know. And so their mindset of they played their freaking hearts out because they didn't give up. They still kept telling themselves, I'm sure, that they have time. They can do this. But do you know how strong-willed you have to be in order to have that mindset to go out there and do that? There probably was a lot of people who think that they did give up. Some players did give up. But let's just talk about Roethlisberger real fast. Did he throw 4 interceptions? Yes. But he threw over 500 yards. He threw over, 60 passes? Completed like 49 of them. And he ended up throwing 4 touchdowns. But because he's the leader, so we have to look at him, he played his heart out. He gave everything he had, even though he kept making mistake after mistake. He still went out there and kept trying. He didn't just give up. He threw over 500 yards. He threw for 60 sometimes with an arm that has had, surgical repairs on it. He didn't give up. He gave it his all because that's what he does. But he has to have a strong mind to do that. And why I'm bringing this up is in Alabama, and Ohio State was kind of the same way. Alabama kept, I know they won by 20 some points, I think. But anyway, so it's kind of the same. What I'm talking about in this Steelers Browns game is kind of the same for the Ohio State and Alabama game is. But anyway, that game was hard. Every time that the Browns would score, can you just imagine how you would just be like, oh my gosh, they scored again. We just can't catch up. That's life. Do you know how many times something is thrown at us every single day? And it's like, oh my gosh, that is hard. Why is life so hard? Why is life so stressful? Every time that something is thrown at us, we have to have the strong mindset to be like, no, we got to keep going. We got to keep giving our best, no matter what the situation is, no matter what's being thrown at us. We have to keep going. And that's the same way that Roethlisberger had that mindset. He had to have that mindset of, we have to keep going. I have to give it my all. Because that game had to have been so hard. I mean, so hard mentally. Not only physically, of course, but that's life. Literally, that game right there is what my life is about. Every day something's thrown at me. Every day something is stressful. Every day something's happening. But it's not like I give up. It's not like I just lay in bed all day and just say, heck, I can't win. I literally can't win. Nothing's going my way. Life is winning right now. I'm just going to lay here and not do anything. No, every single day I wake up and I try to give my best. Now, it might not be, I try to give my best and I still might not win, just like Roethlisberger gave his best and he still didn't win, but that's life. I try to give my best every single day. I try to love my kids as much as I can every single day. I try to work on my business as much as I can every single day. You do your best. And you might not always win, but at least you know you did your best and you gave it everything you have. So that's my short little clip today, is just make sure that you're waking up every single day, doing your best, giving everything you have for that day, because that's all you can focus on is the day. And then just do it again the next day. Just make sure you don't give up. Just keep going. keep going, keep giving keep giving your best, and eventually you will win. Eventually you will. So that's my little spiel. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys very soon.